And good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all around the world. Today we continue our episodic adventures on the Outer Worlds, doing episode 3. So let's continue. Right, in the last episode we ended up having to come up with a decision whether we would like to support this outpost here or Edgewater. We had a difficult decision to make. So that is what we're going to have to do. Make a decision on whether we're going to help out Edgewater or help out this little settlement. And to be honest, I've done a little bit of research into a few things beforehand, and I still can't decide whether to go with Edgewater or not. I am leaning towards this outpost because I feel they're quite honest about things. But if we deal with Edgewater, I don't really trust the head of Edgewater.
He used to follow me around before he left the
Just
cannery.
doesn't seem like someone I really can trust in the long term. So I think we're going to go with the settlement. So, in order to do that, we need to work out and go to the geothermal plant and divert the power. And welcome, viewer. Alright, the geothermal plant. Now, I think I ended up here by mistake earlier with robots and got into a lot of trouble. So I'm going to have to travel back to where my ship was because I need to modify my weapons to deal with robots. Because they're not doing any damage with just normal bullets. We're going to have to use a modification. And as far as I'm aware, this is the only place I can use a workbench, unless there's one in Edgewater, which there probably is. So,
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain. I suppose everything on the Unreliable belongs to you now.
and I've just noticed there's a shotgun here, which I didn't realise when I was here last time, so surprise, surprise. No, not really. I'm going to break down... Actually, I'll use the bench to break down the parts.
Help yourself.
Let's see. Okay, so let's... Right, we've got to repair that. No. Install the mod on this. Or do I install it on that? I reckon I'm going to install it on this. Weapon damage to shock, that's what we need. Okay. Install mod. Modify the pistol mag to zip. Mods can't be recovered after installation. Okay. Good. That's been done. Now can we... Okay, let's escape out of that. And let's scrap some of these for parts. Or can we repair this? Weapon parts required 12. Okay, good. Let's scrap these, because I don't use them. Okay, and it's... Okay. Alright, we're done.
Billy,
See if there's anything. Ah, some bits and pieces in here that I should have checked when I was here earlier.
Wow. If I'd been able to get out here, I so would have stripped this for parts.
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed. Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to do that. Oops. Don't want to do that. That's respecification. So, just want to check and see if there's anything else hiding up here. Well, there's a few things, I think. Nothing I can collect though, which is kind of annoying. Maybe because it's my own ship. Oh, food's always good. A beer. Alright. How's it going, Julie?
On my way.
Nope, nothing useful. Now it's time to take care of them robots. Which is here. I'm gonna fast travel here, so I don't have to. Can I fast travel here? No? I can fast travel there, good.
I always wanted to poke around in here. Shh. Okay, here we go!
Beautiful, that's working now. But we're going to have a lot more on our hands shortly. Ooh. Looks like some soldiers tried to get in here. Oh, is that better armor helmet? Oh, I've already got one. Okay. I could probably scrap some of this stuff because I really don't want it. I've already got one of those. I'll keep the hibernation suit just for purposes of... I probably won't get another one. Ooh, we got some good parts on him. Let's have a look around here before we move on. Oh. I didn't even notice that. My shotgun is damaged. Well, it's 23 parts. Oh dear. I don't have that many, I bet you. What have I got? Here. No? General. Repair parts. Oh, I'm short 2 parts. Okay. Fair enough. Unless I do this, because I don't need that. And... Yep. Now I can do it. Damn, that's a lot of parts for a shotgun. Alright. Now it works. He's got nothing. Grenade launcher. Holy dolly. Just leave that stuff lying around. I think we better go around the other way. Don't want to be bottlenecked in the back. Oh, hello, viewer. we find? Oh, beautiful. Perfect. Oh, nice. Yep. Mm-hmm. Can't hack it. Oops, wrong button.
I'm on my way.
Please come inside. Oh. I hope those robots don't show up inside. Okay. Can't hack that. Or maybe there's some stuff in here. Oh. That's handy. Anything else in here? No. Let's see where these robots are. Hey, Claptrap, how you going, mate? Thanks for joining in. Can I shut this thing off? Yes. No. Okay. Skill point. What am I in for? Oh, Fortnite. Is that you? Huh? Sorry, mate. Didn't know you had changed. There was a different name. Yeah. And perks. Accept. Toughness, XP, Traveler. Yeah, that's what I was looking at last time, I think. Yeah, definitely. Vending machines. Yep. Okay. Cool. I don't want to buy anything. Not at this point. You have not unlocked the ability to sell at vending machines. Upgrade your hack skill. Huh. Huh. What ammo do I need? That's light ammo, energy cells. Alright. Bugger. Skill point. Oh, didn't I put the points in? Oh my word, this thing. I want to throw it in here. Now, will that work? Divert the power, okay. Go in here. If you remember Fallout New Vegas, it's pretty much made by the same developers. It's kind of a... I think the easiest way to explain it is probably a cross between Fallout and Mass Effect. if you like a good story that has alternative endings and a lot of dialogue, audio dialogue as well, it's probably a good game for you. There is no multiplayer, I believe, for it at all, so unless they decide to come up with it later on. But it is definitely, I think it's worth the investment.
The control room should be ahead somewhere and a touch to the right. Nice hit! Can't get past that armor! Woohoo! Nice work!
Security control initiated.
I don't think you'll be disappointed. Fortnite's pretty good.
Everyone all right?
Ooh, tactical shotgun. We know where that's going, don't we? Kinda like it. See, I want to change this out to... Is it this one or this one? I know one of these... No, I thought it did. Thought it had electrical, but it doesn't. Excuse me. Messages. Space's choice. Try and not bore you guys with too many of those, but there's a lot of reading involved as well. Alright, let's double check the room. Beautiful. Still some ammo in here. Okay. Nothing else. Oh! Another revolver. Mostly any multiple weapons I'm just going to end up scrapping unless I find them to actually be useful. Because weapon parts become a necessity when it comes to repairing weapons. Now, is this the room I unlocked? This is his bathroom. Ooh, hackable. Oh, what the heck. Oh, you leave a lockbox there, I'm going to open it, aren't I? Oh well.
Easy.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. Huh. Small wooden music box. And can't do anything with it. Just junk to sell, which comes handy. Door unlocked must have been just that door. That's sneaky hiding that up there. Okay. Alright, this is where I was before. And engine room or something? Generator room? Any hidden secrets behind here? No? Hello? You don't need that anymore, mate, do you? Nah. Sure you're good? Alright. Bye. Don't know what those were, but they looked important, so only seems right to take them. I mean, after all, nobody's going to be here to use them. What are we got? Power plant status is... This access report brought to you by Space's Choice. Talk about advertising. That's pretty crap efficiency. Power is currently distributed to Edgewater and Botanical Laboratory. Warning strips for damage detected. Oh. Okay. I have more to do. Okay.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
I doubt it very much, Pravati, but thank you. Ooh, lockers. Is that a better armor helmet? 5. Actually, there's no point having it then. And I'm gonna get rid of that too, because I don't need that. Oh, that's locked. Worker's outfit, ammo. I'll take it. Never know what come handy. Weapon parts, they're very handy. They are your friend in this. Not gonna be able to crack that lock, I don't think. Alright. Mag lock, ammo. What have we got here? Fight back against anxiety with an ice-cold bottle of Zero-G Brew. Zero-G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. Hey, Pet, how you going? Let's see, okay, that worked. And I haven't got any way of getting in there. Oh, yes. I need ammo. Ammo's king. Still can't get in there. Does not look like anybody survived in here, or the robots took over. Sounds like a cliche in a sci-fi movie. What? What is it, Pravati? Freak? Hey. You alright there, mate? Yeah. Fun times barrel. Chris Crit. I could do with that. Let's see if there's anything else hiding here. Oh, that is a feature that's part of the cryo process. I come out of a cryostasis chamber, and apparently it's some kind of side effect from the cryostasis. Well, that's what they label it as, where my brain processes time slowly at certain times, and you're able to basically, it's kind of like VATS from Fallout, the Vault-Tec assisted targeting system, where you could basically slow down time and pinpoint your targets. Matt James, good evening. How are they? Actually, not good evening, good morning probably for you, isn't it?
Processing.
Get ready. Everyone all right?
That looks cool.
Wait, Phantom! You're not real. You're not real.
Oh gosh, we got someone who's gone loopy down there. Alright. And repair. That's a lot of parts. Alright. Oh, just a wee tad more than you, Matt. Come on, Pet, you don't even do a full day. Just admit it. I think I better go back and flip that switch before I go too far. Wanted to see who was actually paying attention when I put that status up.
There's two more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale? Yeah, huh?
Get away!
Discord status. You can now make a custom Discord status. So I was playing around with it and I came up with
Not
watching
real.
YouTube
You're
and
not real.
a few other things. Just for a joke. To see if it actually worked and actually allowed you to write whatever you want, literally, and it did.
You're not real. real. You're not real.
The game is good, Matt. It's made by the developers of Fallout New Vegas, and it is a cross, and the easiest description is a cross between Fallout and Mass Effect.
Mind Steam, you're liable to get scalded.
And I have to go that way. Of course I do. This would be simple otherwise.
Unexpected. Performing.
That's the last of them. How's it going? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the Veil?
Halt. Beginning security.
And just to make matters more interesting, if you do shoot and you end up hitting your companion, yes, you can kill your companion. And in supernova difficulty, once they're dead, they dead. Mm-hmm. Definitely. Gotta go up, okay. You're going to meet a new one first, but yeah, you can use alternatives. But if you do kill her, that's it. It's kaput. In this mode, I think they will revive, but in the high difficulty, which I'll be doing a playthrough of,
I'm not sure what
it's not.
Alls I know is the decision's final.
Right, where are we here? And oh.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Boop, 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 boop. You know what? I'm going to give her a chance.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
And here I was at the beginning of the video suggesting I'd end up supporting the little civilization outside of Edgewater. Oh, I really wish I hadn't listened to her then. Yeah, I'm not playing Borderlands, Claptrap. That would make more sense there. Here? I really know. I don't know.
Well, it sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
Yeah, I'm thinking I can't just destroy what they've worked on so hard to build.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Redirect the power. Redirect the power, you think? Which will kill the little settlement and provide power to Edgewater. Screw it, I'm doing it. Oh, it goes against what I said at the beginning of the video, but, ha. I think I've made myself an enemy of Edgewater, but you know what? I think it was the right choice in my book. Yes, Pat. And that's why I didn't divert the power to Edgewater. I took the power straight to the botanical lab. Because they're doing good things. And I reckon they deserve it. Edgewater is just a corrupt society in my book. They treat their dead wrong, sort of. I don't know. I don't think I could personally live in Edgewater. Alright, let's go back to the botanical lab and have a chat with them. Although the quest is telling me to go back because you diverted Edgewater's power to botanical lab. Oh yeah, Reed will be furious. That's why I'll go there after. Let him cool down a bit.
You hear that? That low, pleasant hum of electricity? It whispers across the veil like the winds of change. You've done well. I would have paid my last 5 bits to see the look on Reed's face when the last lamp in town burnt out and the cannery fell to silence.
Well, I did have a pretty good educator when it comes to that, Sharphead. I'm sure you know who that is.
Time's come to look toward the future. We'll grow, I expect. A lot of workers out there with nowhere else to go. I don't look forward to turning folk away. Camp's gotta stay pure, though. Can't have corporate loyalists mixing with us, no matter how desperate they may be. I am curious. Why did you help us? You don't know who we are. You don't owe us a thing. The plant's crawling with mechanicals, so it stands to reason you risked your life. You're not quite like anyone else I've met. You haven't had your consciousness programmed by the board. You're welcome among us if you're ever so inclined.
Alright. Now, the fun becomes. IRL, mate, come on. Let's see what Reed's got to say. And to those not following, or have not been following, Reed is the head of Edgewater. Oh dear. Looks a lot more gloomy here now. Surprised I haven't got out pitchforks and started trying to kill me on the way to the tower. We've got some power, but not a lot.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
Look at these choices, man. Now, why do I have a feeling Sharp Pet might have something to do with answer number 3? I reckon that's something you would say. Or is it me? No, maybe it's me. Oh, you know what?
You're right. I put the fate of our town in the hands of some feckless transient. This is my fault, and all Edgewater's paying for my mistake. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
Well, I can't intimidate him. I haven't got a high enough level. I don't really care what happens here. What you reckon what's going to happen to Edgewater? Huh.
Edgewater's dead. Our cannery's dead. Adelaide's deserters are never coming back. Spacer's Choice will shut us down before long. Some of us will die of illness by then. Some will move on. Some will starve. And as for me, I will tender my resignation, whereupon I shall be processed and then duly imprisoned for gross incompetence.
I don't like him.
You just killed him. A favor? You just made me an accomplice to murdering my boss. I can't. I need to leave. I need to get away from here. I need to get away from you. You killed Mr. Thompson for talking down his nose at me? You got a real twisted sense of chivalry, you know that? Let's just move on. I couldn't forgive myself if I let you loose upon the Vale unsupervised.
You didn't see that coming, did you? Don't let it happen again, Mr. Pet, otherwise I'll sick the bottom to you. You know what he's like, he doesn't like spam. Youch! Okay, got the power regulator. I'm getting out of here.
Heading back.
Shall I double check down here for more looty loot? I'm pretty sure I covered everything. Yep, we're good. I really didn't like the guy. Okay. I've got a strange feeling it's just made me a real enemy in the town. And yes, I should have expected that, but for some reason I didn't.
On my way.
There's the ship over the horizon there. Take a wide berth around these ugly boys. Oh. Break a leg. Oh. Yep. After repeatedly falling from great heights, you no longer function well when ground is far beneath you. Wow. Okay. Well, providing he needs to level up too. Okay. Give us some health.
Everyone all right?
Oh, it's got a perk point.
this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post. I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
You hear that? She got a captain now. That's me.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Right. Let's get this thing up and running.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Right, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to end the stream here. I know. Everyone's not going to be happy about the idea, but I think this is a perfect spot. And stay tuned for the next episode where we lift off, go into outer space. So keep an eye. Don't forget to follow on Twitch, follow on Twitter, to keep tabs of when the next stream is going up and going live. I'll do my best to keep both platforms up to date as possible, and we will continue on with the story from there. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye for now.